Hey guys, I'm MG, and today I welcome you to the review of Jurassic Park, which is a 1993 American science fiction action film that was directed by Steven Spielberg, who directed Jaws, and is based on the 1990 novel with the same name, that was made by Michael Crichton, who actually was one of the writers for this film, and the other writer was David Koepp, who was the writer for Spider-Man. However, why don't we stop this preview and instead get into the main attraction right now. This film is pretty magnificent with a lot of great visual and special effects that still look wonderful to this day. From the animations to the dinosaurs, which feel so alive in this film because of not only how good it looks, but also on how it doesn't feel limited at all. We get more than enough screen time with the dinosaurs, and I like that we get to know about them since it foreshadows what is going to happen with the characters and how they get out of a situation alive. So from 1993, these effects are outstanding. And even from now, they still look wonderful to this day, so great stuff. The music by John Williams is legitimately excellent, making the world feel more alive than it already is, while also bringing out a lot of emotional beats, which delivers a bigger impact to the scenes it's in than expected, and is one of the best John Williams scores ever. The sound design is unbelievably realistic, like you wonder on how they all got these dinosaur sounds every time it's heard in a film. So great sound design, Spielberg, it's very real. The cinematography was pretty unique with its great use of camera shots and movements. The action scenes are also really exciting as well. The opening was a great way to symbolize the movie's tone. The T-Rex attacking the cars was filled with great horrific shots that make the scene scarier than it already is. The car falling down the tree was pretty intriguing. The T-Rex chasing the car was riveting. The scene of where Ellie turns on her power had a lot of tension, since it also intercut the kids climbing down from an electric fence. And the entire climax was probably the best part of the movie. All the way from the kitchen shenanigans to the chase scene, all the way from the computer room to the main room. And the final battle between the T-Rex and Velociraptors was so cool, especially with the final shot of the T-Rex roaring as a banner falls down. And these scenes fit the tone really nicely, from a cute light-hearted movie to a horror movie, so amazing action scenes. The death scenes are pretty terrifying while also being comedic as well, with my favourite being Dennis's death. He plays fetch with a dinosaur and then gets eaten by it. That's some great stuff. I think my main issue with the film are the characters. They were engaging enough, but are they as enjoyable as the three protagonists from Jaws? These characters are fun, but I feel like they're not as fun as they could be. Let's talk about each character individually. Alan was likable with a good character arc of learning to like children, and Sam Neill was pretty strong in his acting. But I feel like his respect for them just happens. It didn't really grow that much. It just happened. Ellie was intriguing to watch because of Laura Dern's performance and her strong attitude to the characters and situation, but she doesn't really have any personality outside of that. Malcolm was quite fun and characteristic, with an entertaining performance from Jeff Goldblum, but I wanted to see him more in this film. John Hammond was compelling with a great performance from Richard Attenborough, but he's also kind of stupid to think about the park more than the people around him, especially when his grandchildren are in danger. Also, how did he get to the trailer so fast? Is he Flash? Muldoon was kind of one note and bland, but he does say some cool lines, like shoot her or clever girl, and Bob Peck created a great tone for his character, so there's that. Donald was really bland and unmemorable, despite Martin Ferrero's natural performance of the character, and his death scene, which was funny, so I'll give him that. The kids aren't annoying, and the performances were natural, but also not really intriguing, and they can be stupid sometimes. Like, why didn't Tim move away from the Raptors? Ray Arnold was really forgettable, but Samuel L. Jackson was good in his role, and the way his death was revealed was cool, but didn't make a lot of sense as well. Dennis Nedry was enjoyable, with Wayne Knight being my favourite performer of the film, but I also wanted him more in this film. So yeah, the characters are decent enough, but definitely not the best. I also felt like this film's pacing just stopped in some scenes, mainly when the characters are stood around in one spot, which kind of gets repetitive after a while. I know those scenes were necessary, but it could have been a bit shorter. Also, why is there a big cliff in the T-Rex area when in the other shots it looked like there was no cliff? That just makes no sense whatsoever. But I don't really care about that, since this scene is cool. Overall, this is a better film than Jaws, and it has aged quite gracefully, but its problems hold it back from being a true masterpiece. Still a great film though. 8.6 out of 10. Goodbye everyone, and thank you for watching. Bye.